Alright everyone, 1 second, let me make sure everything here is set up correctly. Let me double check my audio now that I have the chance. Yep, that all sounds good. Great. Today we're going to be playing Super Mario Galaxy. This is not the modern port, which just came out. That one actually is, I don't know, I prefer the original. There's a couple of things they've added which are cool, but I don't know. The Wii version is still cool and it has some cool textures and stuff. I don't know what they did with the textures on the Switch version. I believe they are still pretty good, but I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and play. The only thing that sucks about this one is there's no way to change out at least without modifying the ROM, the FMVs, which are, there's like 2 maybe in the game, so it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I thought of doing this one. I'm not sure if anybody's really going to watch it, but, you know, people have been watching my Linux music video or whatever. Maybe they might want to watch this, I'm not sure. But yeah, here we got the story. You know, it's a star festival. It should have been a very happy time. However, yep, there we go. This game still looks so good, even after all the years of all the, you know, all the new crap that people come up with now, but this is still one of the best looking games they've ever made, honestly. The modern art styles of Mario, I just can't get behind it. It looks a little too, I don't know, it looks like too rubbery. I don't know. This strikes a good balance, I think, and I like the environments, but yeah, here's the FMV, and all of it's admittedly low quality. Oh, we already got some comments. We got Cartoon Mohammed's. It's got a little smiley face, and Amir D says Denshi with an E instead of an I. Interesting. Apparently they're telling me to raise the bitrate on YouTube, so let me see if I can do that, and that might fix the quality. This might be better. Let me know if this works out better for you guys. Can't really skip these FMVs, so they're just gonna play, basically. Absolute proprietary. Yeah, that's true. At least the emulator isn't. Oh, wait, guys, this is definitely not an emulator. This is the original console. No, that's not possible, not with the HD textures. Okay. Wow, we are at 7 concurrent viewers. That's actually pretty good for one of my streams. It's still complaining to me about bitrate. Not really sure what I meant to do. I mean, the quality looks okay on my end. Is it not looking good on you guys' end? Looks fine to me. Hi, hello Kef2Real. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Message retracted. Oh, come on. Alright, well, here we go. Gotta lock in for this part. This is going to be a little hard due to the controls, I anticipate, but we'll see, I guess. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. There you go, he's going to cut up the castle. I always thought that was so crazy, like, what an obtuse way of doing things. I guess it breaks it up with the previous games where he simply kidnaps the princess, but still. We are at 8 viewers. That's really good. Yeah, it's so dramatic and all that. I can never tell if this guy was a girl or a boy. I think he's meant to be a boy, but I'm not sure. Let me look something up. Let me see if we can find any information on it. I doubt it, but we can try. Oh, this is one of the best scenes of the game. Such a cool scene. Alright, let's get these guys. Well, there he is. Yeah, this guy's pretty tricky. There you go. Another one. Oh wow, there he is. Based Crusader 69. Well, award for most original username says, "Yo, what's up, dude?" Well, I'm good. How about you? She's so big in this apparition. I don't know if this is different from when she's at the observatory. Maybe I'm just looking at it at a weird angle. No, she's definitely bigger here. I think it's because she's not really here. It's just like an astral projection or something. Here we get the magical powers. Oh, there she goes. Oh, it's doing it. Yep, let's shake around. Let's go. That's the shake button, as you can tell. That's what I've mapped it to. Alright, let's go. almost done with those. And almost there. Just one more. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's gonna be like on, yeah, on the other side of the planet. Let's go. I don't have a way to keep an eye on the chat, so probably should get my phone out or something that does give me the ability to monitor that. Oh, this guy has it. This is still one of the best tutorials in any Mario game, I think. It just does such a good job of teaching you everything. That's fun. Now we gotta kill this guy. And kill him. We've been waiting for you. I've got a question in chat. Actually, let me get my phone so I can actually monitor that kind of thing. Alright, I'm back. I don't know how to open the chat on frickin' not on Windows, on, how do I open the chat on YouTube mobile? I think I need to open it in desktop mode. And then, I'm not trying to ruin your fun. I mean, that's true. Am I streaming somewhere else too? No, actually. Ah, here we go. Pop out chat. There you go. Okay, I got it on my phone now. This is a little bit weird though. It's like not really working the way I want it to, but what can I do? There's not really any way to zoom this in, is there? Oh, what can I do? Ah, he's just putting the whole lyrics in there. Great, thank you, Rob Plays Games. Alright, I've got the chat up on my phone. I guess that's something. Yeah, let's continue. That's the grand start. We have to save it. I shall open BSD. It's really possible. Would I rather become set of the contests or shave my head bald? Just asking all these like trolly questions. I don't think it would do me much good to shave my head bald because I would first of all, I don't know what bold with an O means. I would assume you mean bald. But my hair grows back really fast every time, so it probably would only last like a month or so. Thank you, Luma. Thank you for this vital information. Gotta turn off the switches to turn off the machine. Thank you. Dude, why is this so bad? Like, the phone's barely working for this. This guy's still spamming lyrics. Do you use OpenBSD as a daily driver? Actually, no. Although you can play Dolphin on OpenBSD, funnily enough, which is really weird, right? You wouldn't expect that, but you actually can. You can technically die to that Goomba now and just not get the star. And that's pretty funny. But yeah, that is the song. Mr. Rob Plays 123. Thank you for reminding us of the lyrics in the chat. If you see me use Ubuntu, I might say hi. It's true. Is this Mario Galaxy 1 or 2? No, this is 1. This is still one of the best hub worlds in any game, I think. They did a really wonderful job with the art and the music for this one. Yeah, I still cannot get this to the chat to work properly. You played Mario Galaxy 1 and could never beat it. Wow, well you definitely should try it again. It's a really good game. We're gonna try to do as much as we can today. I was too busy compiling Gen 2, sadly. Yeah, many such cases. You know, spend my whole life compiling and not doing anything. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home and also home to the Lumas. You see, we've traveled the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. Oh. A strange forest had latched onto our ship, pulling away starbits and our power source, the power stars. Oh no. Wouldn't want that happening. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. And then, of course, we got the star, and that seems to have fixed everything. It's like the one voice line she has in this game, just saying the word please. What do I think of the Luxembourg Reformed Episcopalian Theological Wilhelmus van Duyper? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm in the early game. I was like mid-game. I know, I've beaten this game. In fact, I've beaten it on this channel, so don't worry about any spoilers. However, I guess the audience shouldn't be spoiled. If you've never played Mario Galaxy, I hope to introduce you to this excellent game. Based Crusader 69 sounds like the kind of username that somebody would make to like parody online usernames, you know? Alright, this is still such a sick hub world. Like, you can just go to these darkened areas and there's nothing there, but like you can go there. Then if you go over here, you can go to this place, the garden. Welcome. Alright, well here we are. It's weird that they chose to render Mario that small, even though he's like not even visible. It's kind of funny. The evil energy reads off the charts. I guess we'll find out when we go there. Dino Piranha. I think it was his Outlook email in 2007. That's funny. James Delaney says, "Hey, I found you through your Trad Groups Explain video. Are you going to do any sort of follow-up to that?" Yes, I am planning a follow-up to it. I'm going to discuss a few things. Let me just lower the volume on this. I'm going to talk a little bit about kind of some updates. There's been some updated statistics put out. I'm going to talk about the CMRI. I know that I said I would make a video on it, but somebody else made one, and I'm just going to recommend that one. It's made by an ex-CMRI Mass attendee, and he made a video about it. It's this guy called Stevie KBM. It's a really good video. Highly recommend. Obviously, it's not unbiased because, you know, he went to the CMRI, so he's going to have his own opinions, and he left it and all that. However, the contents of the video are like amazing. He goes through a lot of the history. He's got a lot of images and like videos that I've never seen before. It's pretty cool. So yeah, highly recommend if you can check out Stevie KBM. Really good. So the SSPX situation, obviously I'm going to cover that. It's really, really difficult to cover because new things are coming out every day, and that's a big part of why I'm not making that video super soon, because there's literally like statements and things and all sorts of stuff coming out every single day from the Vatican, mainly from the Vatican, from like different cardinals and priests and like, you know, people who have their opinions on it, and like representatives of various things, like the former head of the DDF, I believe, or Cardinal Mueller, who was the guy who was in charge of like the negotiations at some point, has gone out and said that he like disagrees with some of the things in the Vatican explanatory note and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely confusing. And also it's really difficult because it's hard to make a parallel that's adequate to the, like, because it's very similar to the 1988 situation, but at the same time the Vatican reaction is quite different. So it's, I don't know, it's a bit difficult. The hardest part is that there's updates every day. The dealings, you know, change, and also the situation, because it's different, it takes a while for the system to kind of catch up. And so there are still like, it's not as clean cut as people think it is. Like excommunication in history of the Catholic Church, it's like you have excommunications declared, and it could be years, decades even, before like people even know. Obviously now there's like the internet and all that, but it still doesn't change the fact that like bureaucratically it's really hard. So it's very like, it's a lot of stuff that changed, but it's also a slow process. I don't know. What other comments are there? I remember the health bar in Mario Odyssey came from. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff from this game is borrowed in Odyssey. I mean, it was very instrumental to a lot of different things. The 3 health system, I think that's from here. I don't think that's from Sunshine, so yeah. Anyways, here's a top tip. If you catch these just in time, you can actually smash them and turn them into star bits. Look at that, isn't that cool? Look at that, see? You gotta do it just at the right time, though, when the little jam looking part is like protruding. Nope, see, that's the wrong way to do it. But you can always just grab a coin and it'll be fine. Oh, that's pretty sucky. Yeah, it's best to get as many star bits as possible in the early game, because you're gonna need them later. You definitely are gonna need them for those Lumas that want star bits. They are hungry for them. Uh-oh. No, come on. I was so close. I don't know if I'm going to be able to smash these. These are pretty hard to do. Okay, that one, I got it. This one might be a little tricky. No, come on. Oh, it was too early. Whatever, I'll just go on to the next level. next section. Weird peanut-shaped level. I used your Arch install guide. Very helpful. Thank you. I'm glad that you found it useful. However, I would like to optimize the system with low resource apps and maybe use DWL Window Manager. What do you recommend for optimization? That's a good question. I would say I don't really have that much experience with Wayland. I don't think you're really going to get that much of a performance boost with Wayland. I don't think, compared to the overhead that most applications are going to need X Wayland to run. So unless you're specifically intending only to run Wayland applications, you really should just use an X window manager. I use DWM, and that's fine. It just, it works. It's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna use these things to smash the rocks. So don't kid yourself. That level, the boss of this level is honestly surprisingly hard. I think the most you can get is 3 on this level in terms of, because they're infinitely generating and they don't let you just farm starbits. That would be kind of OP, as the kids say. Alright, now we gotta kill this guy. Pretty straightforward. Collect all the starbits and go. I gotta kill this guy. There he goes. And this guy drops massive amounts of starbits. It's really great. Let me check some comments, actually, now that I'm at it. Did you watch Carpenter's Son? It's supposed to be based on the Gospel of Thomas. I've never seen that. No, I don't really know what you're talking about, but thank you for that comment, Christine. I don't know, I've never heard of that. I didn't know that people were making movies about apocryphal Gospels. That's really interesting. Sunshine, I think it's 5. Okay, thank you, Rob Plays Games. Are you playing on a Flightless Bird emulator or real hardware? This is an emulator. It's you can tell by the HD graphics. This is not a Nintendo Switch. So this is a fan-made texture pack for the Wii version on Dolphin emulator, if that's what you're asking. Don't use System D. Oh, thank you for that, I guess. Rob Plays Game says, I played Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, and I've never seen anything harder than these final bosses. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played either of those games. Well, I've played a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom, but not a whole lot. Okay, see, this guy's really hard to outrun. It's like I barely was able to outrun him. See? Like, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta run to the side and kind of like get him like here. And then he's gonna get really mad and you gotta run all the way around and like he's gonna get you and then you gotta go get him one more time. I think that's it. Yeah, there you go. That's still hard. I mean, I got reduced to 1 health. Yeah, look at him go. We gotta collect as many starbits as we can in the meantime. These are just so fun to collect. Like, they look so cool. They look like candy, they're great. And there's something to be said about how relaxing the music is when you got a star and the boss has been defeated. It's really wonderful. When I hear Dolphin, either Dolphin from KDE pops up to my head or the Wii GameCube emulator. Yeah, that's right. Nicolas Cage is in it. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that Nicolas Cage. Well, I guess that makes sense. He makes a lot of those, like, Christian movies. I think I might be getting him confused with somebody else. Didn't he do that, like, one about the... Didn't he do the one about, like, the rapture or something? I don't know. Oh, now they're doing the tutorial for the starbits. Let me look this up. I'm surprised that somebody would make that. Let me look this up. Son of the Carpenter. Thank you for the reply. We'll look into it. Also the systemd thing. Of course. And then Hen the programmer. Hen programmer, the one and only, puts a little surprise expression. Thank you, I guess. I never played on a Wii. I only played using Virtual Wii U, but I think they're both the same thing. Yeah, pretty much. There's not really that big of a difference. Carpenter's Son. Let's look it up. A 2025 supernatural thriller film. Oh, this is new. Based on the infancy gospel of Thomas. Okay. Because we don't really know much about the hidden life. It has a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. Well, I don't know. Director Lofty Nathan is of Coptic Christian background. I guess that makes sense. I don't think that they follow or have the apocryphal gospels, so they'd probably be more familiar with them. I don't know. I don't know much about that specific thing, but thanks for sharing. Kai41K says, hi everyone. Hello Kai, thank you for joining the live stream. I'm about to show these Lumas what's up. You gotta actually I can just walk out, can't I? Oh, you're not allowed to. I've gotta throw starbits at him. I think I gotta do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Alright, with that we can now start going to do other stars, which is gonna be great. Just Kai, okay. That's Kai41K asking to be called Just Kai. Wait, the mod for Dolphin is full HD, right? I assume that the Wii runs natively on HD. No, it doesn't. The Wii actually runs at, I believe it's 480p. I'm not sure, but it's definitely not 720p or 1080p, definitely not, no. It's AV, uses AV cables and outputs at something like 480i or 480p, I'm not sure. But the Wii itself was not, I don't think it was even capable of outputting to HD resolutions. It was basically the same as a GameCube, so not super powerful hardware, just like a souped up sort of GameCube. The Wii U, on the other hand, obviously was more powerful. The virtual Wii in a Wii U was literally, they put a Wii in it. I'm not even joking. They had a Wii, I believe the Wii's CPU and the Wii's GPU just built into the motherboard on the Wii U, or on a daughter board or something like that, but they just literally slapped it on there and were like, yep, it has a Wii in it now. There was no, it's not emulating, it's not it's not a ports, it's not porting the games, it's literally just physically a Wii inside the Wii U, which is why it's pretty faithful. There's not really that big of a difference between playing on the Wii and there's no graphical difference at all, besides the fact that I guess you're upscaling it, sort of. I mean, if you have good AV cables, it's pretty much the same, but yeah, unless your AV connection is super shoddy or something, because it is analog, I think it looks pretty much the exact same. You can look up comparison videos online, but there's definitely no bump in resolution. So this is a HD texture pack, because obviously the original Wii games didn't have HD textures because they were not for a HD console. They were not designed to run at 480p. But this, this texture pack does design the game so that it can run at 1080p and still look really good, and I think it looks great. The most impacted thing, I think, is definitely the skybox. The stars in the sky look gorgeous. There's not a lot in this level, but you can definitely find some. Yeah, you can see some below there. I think they look great. I think they look wonderful. But yeah, if anybody has any questions about because I know that guy was asking that stuff about the traditional Catholic video. If anybody has any questions about stuff like that, I mean, I've been doing a lot of research for it, so like if you like want an idea of kind of like what I'm going to talk about, you can definitely, you know, see it. Where will this bring me? Oh, it's this place, is it? I don't want to go back there. Some AI doesn't help with that. What are you talking about? I self-hosted XMPP server, but photos, files, sharing doesn't work. Do you know how to fix it? There's a couple of things that it could be. Let me think. What could it be? So it could be your domain and like certificate aren't set up correctly. Maybe the storage isn't working. Just make sure that the domain and the certificate are set up, and everything else should kind of fall into place. That's the thing that most people get caught up on. Am I stupid? Do I not know how to progress in this level? Do I need to go here? I can't believe I've already forgotten how to play this game. Is there anything here? Oh, it's this guy. Oh, I see. I forgot him. And he's those blue stars that you gotta grab onto. Well, off we go. Yep, here we go. Oh, a lot of star bits, presumably for a hungry Luma later. Oh, finally, one of these things. These can be destroyed only with this, I believe. It's the only way to break these little spiky flowers. You gotta destroy them with this little flingy ball thing. I don't know if it has a name, but the flingy plant, I guess. That's some weird lighting. Don't know what's up with that. Okay, let's go and get it. Oh, you know what? There's something really creepy about this game, actually. If you look at Mario, look at him. With it, it's kind of difficult to look at here because he's always facing down. But if you get a good look at his eyes, can't really do it at this angle, but I'll show it to you guys later. But there's a pretty freaky glitch that you can do, or not really glitch, but just like a graphical thing that happens. What happens if I just, oh, what, I probably should have spinned that. Maybe that would have brought me somewhere. How many star bits do I need? I don't think I need more than like 100. I can always come back here later if I need more. Wow, look at that. So many. I'm gonna try to spin in this one. And, oh no, I believe this is bringing me to the right place. Yeah, here we go. I need to talk to this guy. There you go. Got any star bits? If you feed me a bunch, I'll transform. Needs 100. Oh, I've got 100, and then some. Now look at him go. Transform. Off he goes. Probably not, because I already tried to fix this and I couldn't. Yeah. It's a bit tricky sometimes, huh? I don't really know. I can't really help you from here, but most of the most common things are like domain issues, that kind of thing. That tends to be the biggest problem that people encounter. Alright. Oh boy. I will say the platforming in this game is definitely some of the best. And now we get to go to the big pill. The big pill. But yeah, like I was saying, I am working on a new video on the traditional Catholic groups explained. Oh, that was idiotic of me. But it's going to take a while because I've got to wait for like a lot of updates on stuff to come out, and that's like we're probably not going to have a clear view of the situation for a while. So don't anticipate it coming like super soon, like maybe in a month. Kind of depends on how fast I can get everything together, and then obviously the actual information coming out. Like I really would hate to put out a video and then like the video's outdated. You don't even need to collect those, you can just jump in the middle here, which is great. But I'd hate to make a video like my previous video. It's like it was pretty relevant for about a year, and then obviously a lot of stuff changed. But yeah. Can you lose weight just by playing Wii Sports? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think you'd burn a lot of calories by playing Wii Sports. You probably, if coupled with like a really, really terrible diet where you don't eat anything, maybe. But that would still not be that excellent. My goal for this stream is to try to every galaxy. Oh, my chair is being a bit squeaky. Every galaxy we start to like finish it. Well, at least I think that's a good. Oh, sorry about that. I think that's a good goal to set. You burn, yeah, sub 2330 says you burn calories, but I don't think you won't do any noticeable changes. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Do you need the nunchuck for it? Yes, you do need a nunchuck to play Super Mario Galaxy. Yep, you do need that. Some people recommend getting like a dolphin bar. I just don't care for that. I prefer using a controller, which I know sounds like heresy, but I just don't mind. Oh, here's something cool. You cannot get up that house, like no matter how hard you try. You can do, like I was trying to do a triple jump there, that was kind of a fail. But if you try to do like a triple jump here, and then spin and like, well that was a little bit too close, but like if you do a triple jump, try to do a triple jump, right? Then you try to like spin up here, it won't let you. There's like an invisible wall or something, I don't know what it is, but you can't get up there. So you gotta do this. You gotta do it the hard way. Oh, this guy's gonna break on me. Yeah, there you go. Still definitely my favorite game of all time. I'm afraid like there's not really any topping this. The story, the gameplay, it's just unbelievably good. Maybe you think my taste is a little like infantile, but I like it. I think they really cooked, as the kids say, with this one. The Wii Fit tried to do something similar with making you lose weight, but it was notoriously bad. Oh yeah, you said something about a glitch. Oh yeah, let's do the glitch. So look at Mario. Kind of have to look at him a little close. When I try to press the... Oh, it won't let me do it on this level, but I'll just do it outside maybe. Maybe then it'll let me. I'm not going to do the little thing again. I've already done that before. But if we go up here, we'll be brought to the house, and then we can just go up the star. But basically, if you go first person, you'll see a glitch with Mario's eyes. It looks pretty creepy. So I'll try to demonstrate it here. So if you look at his eyes, it's hard. The camera is pointing like straight above him. It's kind of hard to do that. Alright, let's smash this thing. Oh, that's a star. Ooh. Okay, and then we gotta jump on him. And then spin on the star and then keep going. Never played Wii Fit. Yeah, the Wii Fit was actually... I like the Wii Fit. The Wii Fit was fun. The games are great. I don't think it really helped your health, but the games were really fun. Like, as a kid, they were really, really, like, some of the best entertainment I've ever had. Like, just moving around, playing those games, like, it's... People hate on it, but I think it's a good... I think it's a good system. I think it works. Okay, we gotta kill these guys, and then they drop a bunch of star bits. But what was I saying? Yeah, oh, here we go. One of these things. The big problem with Wii Fit, though, was that you need the balance board, and those are... I have one, but I don't know if they're getting harder and harder to get. But I don't know how much longer those are going to last in terms of hardware. So somebody should think about maybe figuring out a way of building one. I don't know how hard it would be. You can also play it pretty easily on Dolphin. The only thing that sucks is nobody's found a way to emulate it on Wii U. It's just like really broken. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with the Wii U's operating system, which is like, it sucks that that can't be emulated either. Like, that'd be so cool to emulate that, right? But oh, it's gonna be this guy, isn't it? King Caliente. Oh boy. But the Wii Fit U, the Wii U port, had so many awesome games, like really cool games. So it sucks that like you can't emulate it. You basically need a Wii U to play it, which I own a Wii U and I can play it. I have it on my Wii U, but it's just like, what if one day that Wii U breaks? Like, what about the preservation or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, part of me really cares about the preservation or whatever, but also it's like sort of like a Reddit lost media sort of thing, you know, like lost media. Oh boy. You have a brown gold special edition Zelda Wiimote with Motion Plus inside. I have heard of those. I don't know if they're super rare, but you should probably hold on to it. Maybe somebody will consider it rare. It's crazy to me that, like, there is Wii stuff that is rare now. Wii does not feel like that long ago, but it was nearly 20 years ago. Which is crazy. This game is nearly 20 years old. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really crazy. But, you know. Oh, there's got to be like a bonus one that we can't get because there's no Comet. Well, let's do this galaxy then. This is the Hive Galaxy, I believe, yeah? There you go, Honeyhive Galaxy. This was always a classic. I gotta... hold on. Alright, here we go. Welcome to the Honeyhive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. Well, thank you for letting me know, Mr. B. I'm gonna try to destroy one of these little jam-filled cookies or whatever. Somebody should definitely make, like, if I was better at baking, I would definitely make these into a cookie. Like, these, they look like they have to be like a jam-filled cookie. Come on. That's definitely possible, you know? Oh, come on, I pressed it just at the right time. Okay, at least that guy will give me a coin. So here's the glitch with Mario's eyes. If you look really closely, he turns into like a cadaver. Oh, darn it. Not again, but like you can see his eyes turn black. It's like really evil or whatever. Oh, there it is, the honey mushroom, or the, sorry, the bee Mario mushroom. The bee mushroom? I don't know. Something like that. You transformed into Bee Mario. Kids. Oh, go. That one's really bad. Oh my gosh. This one's awful. He looks like it looks like a creepypasta, you know? Anyways. Remember, kids, be yourself. Also, his spin is all like honey-like and all that. That's pretty fun. Oh, there was a one up there. Well, what can you do? The coins restore his flying. That's pretty cool. Yep, well, off we go. I checked the Wiimote on eBay and it's $80. If you want to do the face glitch, you can do it on the rotating glass. Yeah, I know. I think that was where it was first shown to me. But yeah, I'd rather just do it here. Also, the bee doing it too is kind of crazy. Like, this is crazy. Also, you can tell like the shade. Oh, that guy's gonna kill me. You can tell like the shading gets disabled and all that. That's pretty crazy. Stupid little octopuses or octopi. They're not really octopi though. They've only got 3 tentacles. I guess they're like tetrapie or whatever. Here we go. The flowers. And then gotta get up there. And here's the creepiest level in all of Super Mario. Well, once we've climbed this massive mountain, of course. This Honeyhive. A physician, we presume. We are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. Oh dear. Yep, we've got to climb all over her body and pick up the little star bits. It's just weird. I don't know, man. I feel like whoever developed this was kind of like a little bit over their head. My thanks. You have shown much bravery, newbie. I couldn't even finish reading that. It's just gone straight to giving me the thing, I guess. Alright, well, off we go. And here we will meet, I believe it's Captain Toad, and get our star. Ah, a bee. Wait, Mario, it's you? We escaped from Peach's castle. Oh yeah, and they lost Luigi, then we're gonna go recover Luigi in a little bit, too. Alright. We have 0 concurrent viewers. Oh boy. Well, I think after this star, we can end the stream. It's already been an hour, so I hope everybody enjoyed and found it interesting. I might do a part 2 if you guys are interested, for sure. Alright, well, I guess, I don't know, is she gonna say anything? Yeah, the friends are here, that's great. And there they are. Yep, we're gonna save the game, and I'm gonna call it quits right now. So, thank you so much everybody for watching the stream. Yeah. Goodbye.